Hey, so this is just a quick video to say what's up with the Kerbal Save Sharing thing, as well as what's up with me, just briefly, because I've had a hell of a past couple of days. Without getting into too much detail, there's a programming project I've been working on where I haven't been able to get a single line of code to work in 4 days. So that's extremely frustrating, to say the least. I also had some trouble keeping up with some things with school scheduling and also with videos. I'd like to have more videos out, but I just really haven't had the time. And even when I've had the time, I've been having a bit of a problem with like some headaches and a little bit of sickness, like just kind of stress, very, very stressed out about school and programming and various other things. That's just very bad. And then also I tried to do some recordings, but I ended up making some shitty recordings, and I just throw away the shitty recordings because I mean it's not worth publishing shitty recordings. And anyhow, Kerbal Save Sharing, I fixed a couple of bugs. I made a couple updates. One thing that is very important that is an update, well, actually there's this bit here that's has links to like the issue tracker and the source. But one thing, and in fact you can see it right here in the fact that I have an issue called renew SSL now. Yeah, it has SSL, meaning that it is now safer to use the site. I'm not going to say safe because there's still other security precautions I can take, and there is the possibility of a cross-site scripting vulnerability. I'm 99% certain that that possibility does not actually exist, but I have not verified it 100%. Therefore, I cannot say it does not exist. I actually have a little note there in the issues about it. Yeah, that's the only one that I have tagged security other than updating SSL. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of research to make sure that I don't actually have a vulnerability, but everything should be fine. There's some files and stuff, there's users, there's actually a lot of test users right now. In fact, you notice that page took a little while to load, and that's because it was loading this large user list. Also, I just want to say, this footer thing at the bottom here that looks kind of shitty. Yeah, I know it looks kind of shitty. It's just kind of it was really just for me, so that I'd have a link to the source and issues very quickly. It really should probably be like over in the side menu or somewhere else. I'm not really sure, but also, you can see the time remaining here now shows the seconds, which I believe this seconds. If I look this up as a UTC time code, UTC seconds, this value will, okay, it's not gonna. Maybe if I go convert seconds to UTC time, how about let's try that? Convert seconds to UTC, and if I enter this in, it'll say that this was yesterday? This is later today. Ah, yeah. So that's tonight at midnight. Well, not quite. It still has seconds there. Those 40 seconds that shouldn't be there. But that's pretty much tonight. And so obviously I need to fix that. But it's better than it was where it just said time. And obviously I can't do that yet. Space at the end of the name does not work because it trims the all requests and things that are done. They trim the spaces at the end or beginning of things. Well, I assume at the beginning. I don't actually know because I haven't tried it. In fact, let's go ahead and try. Let's create an account real fast. I'm going to call it space in front, and it's going to have a password that I'm not going to tell you, even though it doesn't really matter. And that works. A space in front of the name works. A space at the end of name does not work. And so obviously they have that there. I've also been doing other various tests. You might have noticed there's actually 2 users called uncreative user, which is interesting. I'm going to try something real fast. I'm going to try to log in as space. What was it? What was the previous one? Space in front, right? I'm going to try and make an account as that, but without the space in front, and see what happens. And the thing that happens is that we have 2 users. So that is working as planned. I can change my password if I wanted to because I'm logged in as that user, which is pretty cool. I can also log in. Hold on. Yep, there we go. Log in as me. And once I'm, come on, close that. Once I'm logged in as me, there is an admin panel. This thing needs to be changed because it's not very good. I can also unadmin myself, which would be a bad idea. And I can delete users. In fact, let me go delete test, and just to check something. And unfortunately, yeah, I want to implement a thing where it asks for a confirmation before it actually deletes them, but I have not done that. Yes, spaces in username works, by the way, because this person made this username and it didn't work, but I fixed that now. It might not be 100% fixed, so I'd recommend not using spaces in your name. I'd also recommend not using special characters, and I also probably should, even though I've kind of worked to fix some of those issues, I probably should just go limit usernames to just being text and underscores and dashes or something, because chances are I will screw something up, or, you know, there's something already screwed up and I just don't know, and that would be bad. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have another video up later today or tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when I'm posting this, but I would like to have another video up about either Factorio or maybe something with Kerbal Save Sharing. Honestly, I doubt it with the Kerbal Save Sharing, although I have been working on something a little bit earlier today. I just have a headache right now and, you know, just, But I did want to say that the KSS thing has had a little bit of extra work done on it. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to do much more work on it, but I have worked on it a little bit more, and it does have SSL now, which is good. So, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in space.